Think investing in assisted living is out of reach? Let me show you 3 ways to get started, no matter your budget. Before investing in assisted living facilities, it's important to do some thorough market research. You don't want to rely that the person you're investing in has done all this research. You should have an understanding of the demographic trends that are driving demand for senior housing, such as the aging baby boomer generation. They're really the ones who are pushing that silver tsunami coming into the market. Research the specific market that you're interested in by looking at the local population of seniors and the competition in the area, as well as the financial viability of operating an assisted living home in that location. Markets with a large and growing elderly population tend to offer the best investment opportunities. It's also important to review the pricing structure of the existing assisted living facilities or homes in the area to determine whether that area has enough demand. The lower the rates, usually the less demand there is, and the higher the rates, it's usually because there's more demand. The location of the home is one of the most important factors in determining its success. Look for areas that are not only close to medical services and hospitals, but also have access to transportation, shopping, and any recreational activities. Senior residents will likely prefer locations that provide convenience and comfort, so be sure to check the local zoning laws and find out whether the area permits assisted living facilities in the area you are looking to do it. Some regions, they may have more favorable regulations, incentives, or a higher demand for senior care, which could make for a better investment. As I always say, live where you want and invest where it makes sense. Each state has really specific licensing requirements and regulations for assisted living homes. So understanding these is going to be crucial before you make your first investment. In many states, assisted living facilities, they need to comply with the health and safety standards, staffing ratios, and other regulations. And they need to obtain a proper license on the physical home, as well as hiring a licensed administrator and hiring licensed caregivers, and ensuring that all of those staff members have the necessary qualifications while maintaining compliance with inspections. And many of those inspections are totally unannounced. Understanding the financial and operational obligations required by state laws will help you avoid penalties and fines. You want to really be on top of it when you're getting into this industry. Check out this video right here where I show you the 3 ways to participate in residential assisted living. There are several ways to invest in these facilities, and depending on your goals and the level of involvement you wish to have, this video can really guide you down the right direction. As a new residential assisted living owner, you can either buy an existing RAL home or build a new one from scratch, or by converting a single family home into one. This is going to require a significant financial commitment and involvement when it comes to managing the facility. You'll need to oversee operations, staffing, and ensure that the facility complies with regulations. Direct ownership can be a high reward investment if managed properly. And if you prefer a more passive investment approach, consider investing in a REIT, a real estate investment trust. Those that focus on healthcare and senior housing can be a really great way for you to get involved in this type of investment without having to do as much work up front. These are publicly traded companies that own and operate assisted living facilities, and investing in a REIT, it will allow you to profit from the growth of the senior care sector without having to manage the home directly. Another way to invest in assisted living is by joining a partnership or a syndication. This allows you to pool funds together with other investors to purchase or operate an assisted living facility. Typically, an experienced operator will manage the facility while the investors provide the capital. This option provides the potential for high returns with less day-to-day involvement. Before investing in an assisted living home, take the time to evaluate the financials of the facility, especially if you're buying an existing one. Review its revenue, expenses, and occupancy rates, as well as its profitability. Look at potential capital expenditures needed for renovations or upgrades so that you can meet local regulatory standards. For new developments, project costs for construction, licensing, and staffing, you'll need to determine how long it will even take to break even. You should be prepared for the long-term nature of this investment. This is not get rich quick, and you are not going to make $1 million overnight. as assisted living homes can take time to become profitable, especially if they're just being newly established. Returns on these investments can range greatly. So look into the specific deal or structure and make sure it matches what you are looking for. There are options for everyone at almost every investment level in the assisted living world. And if you're loving learning with us at the Residential Assisted Living Academy here on YouTube, don't stop the learning now. Give us a follow so that you can keep it up and continue doing good and doing well.